watching a spring game. You haven't had to do that in quite a while. What'd you think of the practice / games?
I got here pretty late. I think I got here when the threes were in, but it looked good. I mean, it looked like it was some good football out there. It looked some good competition. You know, Malcolm Marable, I was happy for him. He got a pick, and so I mean, it shows like the young guys are coming along, and it shows positive things for the future of Oregon State.
Now, JP, if you could maybe describe the past couple of days for you, obviously birthday, big high, and then waiting, maybe some lows. Just lay it all out there. What's it been like for you?
It's been stressful. I mean, it's just the anticipation that you go through, and just watching the draft and seeing guys go, seeing DBs go, seeing a run of DBs go, and just thinking that you're just going to become next, and it doesn't happen, but it's in God's plan. If I happen to go tomorrow, I'll be just excited if I went today.
Now you tweeted something because 16 corners, 16 DBs off the board. You're not one of them. Yeah, what was it that you tweeted, and your feelings about that?
I've been doubted my whole life. Coming into college, I was doubted. In high school, I was doubted, and so it's just another reason for me to play, with a chip on my shoulder, with that attitude, and I think I play best with that attitude. That just people are gonna doubt me, and that's okay, because I feel confident enough that I can go in there and play with that chip on my shoulder and do what I'm supposed to do.
Your teammates, everyone that I've talked to tonight and asked them about your situation, they're all saying, man, whoever's not picking them, they're sleeping. They're dumb. People are making mistakes. Is it not a chip anymore? Is it more like a whole building off your shoulder?
It's always going to be a chip. Like you said, there's 16 DBs that went ahead of me, and it was tough to watch, especially when the run of DBs went, and I was hoping that my name was going to be called, and so when it got to that final last pick, and my name wasn't called, it just like I said, it just built the fire a little bit more up inside me, and I was able to.
Do you feel like the wait's going to end for you pretty early tomorrow? What's the sense that you've gotten?
I thought it was going to end for me early today, so I'm not really sure what to expect, and so whatever happens tomorrow, I know whatever team picks me, I'm going to make a team happy, and I'm just going to play like I know I can.
What's Coach Perry talking to you about? He was in the league for a long time. He knows an NFL cornerback when he sees one. He says you're playing in the NFL for a long time once you get picked. But what's he talking to you about?
When a guy like Coach Perry says something like that, it just gives me confidence in myself that that I can play in the league. I can do it. So I'll remember teams that pass me up, and I'll put that away, put that in the back of my mind, and just remember that. And hopefully, when it comes time to play in those teams, that I'll make an impact, and I'll remember when they pass me up, and I'll give them a reason, you shouldn't have passed me up, basically. So, when a guy like Coach Perry says stuff like that, I talked to him through this whole process. He says, you just don't know what's going to happen draft day, and that's exactly, it's been an unpredictable draft, and so I'm just waiting for my name to be called, and hopefully it's called tomorrow, and if not, I'll just move on with going to a team and just trying to make it.
Have you talked to him today?
I actually haven't. I got to the game pretty late, so I got here as fast as I could after the draft.
Steven seems convinced that Chip Kelly might draft you. If that's the case, are Duck fans going to cheer for you, do you think?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Chip Kelly's a great coach, and I'd be happy to go play in his system and play for him. Just he's a good coach, and there's no hate towards him, no hate towards that university, and so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So you've watched a lot of practice. You've been around. Who are your breakout stars of the spring?
Breakout stars of this spring, I'll probably have to say one being Larry Scott. I think he's really came along throughout this spring. From the very beginning of spring ball, just seeing how he's grown throughout this spring, and then I think that'd be. That's really. Sean Martin playing in the nickel spot. It's not an easy position to learn, and so. But once you do learn it, then it becomes natural. And so I think him. He's asked me to watch film with him. I think he's coming along really well in the nickel position. I think he's going to make a lot of plays in that position.
What about Wheat? Any thoughts about that?
I was real happy for him. I texted him. I texted him as soon as he got picked, and I said congrats. It took him a couple hours to text me back because I'm already knowing his phone blew up. But I was happy for him. I think Pittsburgh's a great fit. Mike Wallace just left, and Ben Roethlisberger can throw the ball deep, and so that's a great pick for him. He's a fast guy, and hopefully I line up across from him.